from
Laura,
Pennsylvania.
Boston.
May Robinson, Boston.
Marva
Chester
Atwater,
from Stock.
Alexandria, Virginia.
Chester from
Newcastle
Stockton,
from
California.
Chicago.
Raven Samuels from Chicago.
Zakia from Baltimore.
Bernadette from Maryland.
Merle from Maryland.
Deborah from Pennsylvania.
Lourdes from Puerto Rico and Florida.
All right.
Francis
Well,
from Chicago.
thank you, Chicago. Thank you to everyone who announced themselves. We appreciate you
Stephen
all
from
being
North
on
Carolina.
tonight. For those of you who are new, gotcha, Stephen. For those of you who are brand new, this is our Sunday night team training call. We do this every single Sunday night. There may be some people on here who are not part of the team yet. And sometimes we let people get an insight into the support, the training, the family feel that we have here on our team, the big group. So if you have someone who has looked at the information and you just want to invite them into Sunday night, here, this is a call where you can do that, because sometimes people want to know, how well am I going to be supported? What is your team like? What is the things that your team trains on? So it's okay if you want to give a person that inside look here on our team. All right, we still got more people joining. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're going to go over something that's really important that has to do with you getting in alignment with ranking up. Write this down. Rank up to bank up. Rank up to bank up. How do you get to the more money? Well, you go to the higher ranks. The great thing about this company is there isn't a lot of what's called structure. Like, you don't have to have three stars for you to get to 4-star. And in some companies, you need to have a certain many number of people at a certain rank in order for you to get to a certain rank. Nothing's wrong with that. That's just typically a little more challenging, but people do it. But here, you don't have that. This is just a volume-based business. It's just all about how many memberships you have on your left, how many memberships you have on your right. That'll get you to the rank that you want to get to. So it's a very simple comp plan. It's easy to do. It doesn't take a gazillion people in order to hit 6 figures or to hit a significant rank in income here. That is the reason why I chose this company. When I looked at this compensation, I really couldn't even believe what it was. I'm like, there has to be a catch. Folks, there is no catch. 188 on the left, 188 on the right. You are an ambassador. 8 platinum memberships on the right, 8 platinum memberships on the left. You are a 1-star. The only thing you have to make sure of is that you have the number of personals that you need to sponsor for that rank. And on the chart, it'll tell you how many personals you need. For example, as a 1-star, you would need 4 personally sponsored business partners. All right, so let's do this first. I got something I want to play for you all, but first, let's get some energy going with some wins. I know we had a meeting today. We had some people to sign people up this week. We had people who did all kinds of things, stepping out of their comfort zone. So give us some wins, whether it's for you or whether it's for someone on your team. Who has some wins for us tonight?
I have one, Bunmi.
Hey, go ahead, Will.
Hey, so my win is, or should I say our win for this week is $104 saved on our cell phone bill.
Awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Will, finish. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Will, finish.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we saved $104 on our cell phone bill, and basically that bill is eliminated now because of daily pay on top of that, so it's free.
Awesome. $104 a month saved on his cell phone bill. Success clap, please. Boom. Awesome. Congratulations, Will. Remember, on that list of the things your people should be doing their first 7 days, to save money. That helps with retention, guys. Make sure they're getting that. And you and them are going back there and seeing where you can save. Crystal, I see your hand raised. Go ahead, Crystal.
A win for me is I was looking at my track my login of people I was contact. This week alone I had people to say yes, send me the video. I'm interested in the information. So that's growth for me, a study just hearing crickets.
Awesome. Let's give a success clap, please. Boom. It's awesome
Boom.
when you get the
Boom.
responses. Look, we say, tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick, I gotta go, but you'll never
To
say,
go.
I did not tell you so. So it's our job to make the
Mm-hmm.
offering, their job to make the decision, whether a person says yes or whether a
Mm-hmm.
person says no. We need to do the same thing anyway, which is go to the next person. Congratulations on those yeses.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal, go ahead, Lourdes. I see your hand raised.
Okay. I actually have two wins. So the first one, I sent the video to a longtime friend, and she said to me she was interested, but she doesn't have the money. So I told her that's fine. So she's gonna plug in to hear more information. And the second win, I have my oldest daughter coming with her her biological mom on vacation, and they bought tickets from me to go to Universal.
Awesome.
So
How
I
much did they
just
save?
did. So with the Universal tickets, it was 8 tickets plus the meal card. It came out to 700 and some change. No, I'm sorry. That is 2,100 and some change because they're doing Universal. Then they are looking at Fun Spot, which they're getting the tickets from me as well. So with Fun Spot, they have to pick a day so that we could do their tickets because they already have so much things planned. So with Fun Spot, when I compare the two, with me, they will save $100. And that's a 1 day pass with Fun Spot plus the meal card. And right now we just purchased Universal tickets and we saved about $200 to $300. I don't
Awesome.
remember all the numbers, but I know they get a meal card. I always make sure they get the $20 meal card.
Awesome. So $300 savings on Universal, 100 you savings on the other place. Man, that's a $400 savings because of this membership. Success clap, please. Boom. That's
Boom.
awesome. Awesome.
Boom. Boom.
And Anna, go ahead, Anna.
Hey, Boomy, I'm going to need your help. You know that. But just to let you know, 26 people contacted me this week
Wow.
about the business that I sent out videos and everything on. So I'm trying to get myself in position to be able to go back and do follow up. That's where I have my heart at. So I'm going to be
Awesome.
calling you so I can get some help later on this
Let's
week.
go. Let's get it. 26
Okay.
contacts. Success clap,
26
please.
contacts. Thank
Boom.
you.
Boom.
Awesome.
Boom.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, Anna and Neverly. We'll end with Neverly.
Hey, Boomy, hi team. So Boomy done a three-way with one of my prospects. She still thinking, but she did was concerned about her phone bill. She has 9 lines.
Hmm.
And when I called Prevy for to see about her 9 lines, her bill is close to 900 and some dollars, and they could get it down to 210. So
Wow.
I'm looking to see if she want to make that move. But yes.
Don't understand why she wouldn't want to make a $700 savings move, but that is phenomenal, guys. That just shows you whether she decides to do that or not. It shows you this lifestyle membership is unlike any other out there. If you have not seen the clip I shared with David Hart, the CEO, he just saying and confirming, guys, nobody has a travel membership like ours, and he's just focused on the travel. We know what our team is so much more than travel. So just with the travel
Mhm.
alone, if people didn't have access to all the other discounts that we take advantage of, this would be still the best value travel membership. But on our team, the big group, Billionaires in Training, we know this is more than just travel, it's a whole lifestyle of saving $700 in that one way on her cell phone bill. So, success clap, please. Boom. Awesome, awesome. All right, guys. So let's get into the first thing I want to share today. We're going to be talking today about how you move and work when there is a big event coming up like the leadership conference. Whether you are going there or not, whenever there is an event, there's a certain way that you need to show up. And I'm teaching you this. And you guys know my heart. One of the things that I make sure that we do here on the big group is I don't want this just to be about Trevorium. We love Trevorium. Great company, great membership. We're going to all build it big. But I want to pour value into you so you can be a skilled network marketer, a skilled entrepreneur. So as a human being having as a spiritual being having a human experience, that your life while you're here on this earth can be happy, healthy, and wealthy. And so being that Trevorium is the vehicle of choice, or one of them that you have in your portfolio to help you along on this journey, you really want to know, whether it's Trevorium or another company, how to show up and show out so that you can be successful in your endeavor. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to play this video. I'm going to share my screen. And some of you may have heard this before, but I want to replay this because I want you to get in a true winning mindset. Okay? I want you to get into a true winning mindset. If ever there was a winner, is this gentleman here, Art Williams. Can you all see him on my screen?
Yes.
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 Now, I'm not going to go into his full story, but I'll just tell a little snippet of it. He went from a dead broke high school football coach to becoming a billionaire. He's had a crusade behind him in the insurance business. He signed up in an insurance business. He got passionate about the type of insurance he was promoting. And with a ragtag team of just a few people who wanted to be somebody, who wanted to change their lives, he went from people who knew nothing about business to building up a billion-dollar company that beat Prudential, a company that had been in business for over 100 years. This ragtag group of a bunch of people in a small office, this team grew to be a force to be reckoned with as a company known today as Primerica. Started out as A.L. Williams, and he sold Primerica. He became a billionaire, but I want you to hear his infamous Just Do It speech, and I want you to listen, because this is pouring into you the mindset you need to be somebody. Because I want you all to understand how our team is moving and breathing and having our being to be as we move through the ranks in this company and towards this upcoming leadership conference.
I believe desire and will to win is everything. I don't know why I'm like I am, but my butt's always burning. There's always something, say, Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to go for it. Art, dadgummit, you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to make a difference with your life. What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. You look at the outside and study those two individuals, everything seems to be the same. They both are the same sex, they both are the same age, they have the same training, the same positions, the same contract, the same fringe benefits. They both are successful, they work hard, they're good family people, make tough commitments. But what's the difference? What does the $500,000 a year person do? The $50,000 a year person doesn't do. He pays the price and a little bit more. He works hard and a little bit more. He's loyal to the company and a little bit more. He believes in a little bit more. He makes money and a little bit more. He saves money and a little bit more. If you want to win in these United States, you got to be tough and you can't quit. The last thing I'll talk to you about today in building this winning edge is, folks, if you want to win in business, you got to be a leader. Leadership is everything. You show me anything in these United States that win, I'll show you a leader at work. You show me a successful church, Boy Scout troop, club, football team, business, I'll show you something run by a leader. See, I thought at one time in my life you had to be smart to win. I used to have these smart people that dress so pretty and talk so pretty and use these big words. They just intimidated me. And I said, Art, you can't ever be that good. Why don't you just throw in the towel and go on back and coach football for a living? And I found two things out about smart people. I think it's almost impossible for a smart person to win in business in America today. Because I find smart people spend their whole lifetime figuring things out. They're always trying to figure out an easier way and a quicker way. And another thing I found out about smart people is they just don't get around to doing nothing. And see, somebody like Art Williams, everybody said, well, he can't do it. And somebody like that can't do it. But he does it. See, folks, I want you to know almost everybody in America almost does enough to win. They almost get there. They almost are over the hump. They almost have it going. They almost in everything they do, almost is a way of life to almost everybody in America. But the winners do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to be somebody they're proud of. We need leaders in America who can do it. If you want to become somebody, do it. If you want to go in business for yourself, do it. If you want to become financially independent, do it. I hear too much talk in these United States. Everybody can talk a good game. We need people in America who can do it. I go all over this country with A.L. Williams, and I have people say, Art, you can count on me. Wonderful. Just do it. Art, I guarantee you this is my last stop. I'm going to win now. Super duper. Just do it. Art, if I could just have one good month and get the ball going, I know I could make it big. Super. Just do it. Art, if I could just pay off this debt, I could really go. Great. Just do it. Art, if I could just sell my house. Do it. But houses ain't selling. Do it anyway. Art, I'm not making any money. What can I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, I guarantee I'm going to win this contest. Super duper. Just do it. Art, I'm over the hump now. Watch my smoke. Great. Just do it. Art, I want to make it so bad I can taste it. What I do? You just do it. Art, I'm a vice president now. Can I quit doing it? No. Art, I don't know if I can keep on keeping on. I'm really hurting. What I do? You just do it. Do what, Art? You do it and do it and do it. Art, all my life I wanted to be somebody important. Well, what do it then? Art, I'm going to save money so I don't have to go through this again. Great. Just do it. Art, I don't feel like I've had enough training. What I do? You just do it. Art, my manager don't give me no help. What I do? You just do it. Art, you don't understand. I was Mr. Everything at my former company. You don't mean I have to start off down at the bottom and do it, do you? Yep, you really got to do it. Art, what's the primary difference between winners and losers? The winners do it. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to finally have achieved something unique. And how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else. And how wonderful it is to finally be somebody they're proud of and make a difference with their life. Thank you.
Man, was that powerful, y'all?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just do it.
and host.
Just do it.
What's the primary difference between
Don't complain about it. Just do it.
losers?
Winners
Yes,
do it.
just do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Up and
How
do
long
it.
do they do it?
Just
Until
do
the
it.
job
They
gets
don't
done.
stop.
Till they get the job
Don't stop.
done.
That's what it's done.
Until the job
Job
gets
gets
done.
done.
This is the type of team that we are. This is our mindset. I'm putting this in the chat so you all can listen to that famous Just Do It speech. Now, for those of you who are taking notes, I need y'all to tell me, what are some of the things that winners do? What are some of the things that he said the winners do?
Do it.
They do it
Just
anyway.
do it.
Right?
Do it anyway.
He said, one of the things he said is they make tough commitments. You all remember he said that? He said winners make tough commitments. That means it may be 2 weeks before an event. and it looks like you're far away, but you commit to getting the job done, to hitting that next rank. It may be a tough commitment, but you make it. He said, winners pay the price. What does it mean to pay the price? Somebody tell me, what does it mean to pay the price?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Go all in.
Go all in. What else?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever
Never,
it takes. What
never
else?
quit.
That's right. He said, pay the price is a sacrifice. I want y'all to know, because see, if you're gonna be a true business person, an entrepreneur, you gotta grow up. You gotta put on your big boy underwear, your big girl panties, and grow up in this business. And it's not going to be easy. I'm telling you all right now. Entrepreneurship is not easy, but it's worth it for the outcome. But paying the price means there will be something you have to sacrifice, right?
Right.
What are some of the things you gotta sacrifice?
Time.
Give
Time,
up watching
absolutely.
TV.
Time.
Yep.
Watching
Yeah,
TV.
time is
Thank you,
one
Will. What
thing.
else?
Mm-hmm.
action.
All right, you got to take the action. You got to get uncomfortable. Sometimes you got
Right.
to do things that don't feel good. You got to go through the rejection. You got to show up and learn something you didn't know before. You got to make a price, pay the price. My father and mother taught me convenience and greatness don't mix. You know, being broke is hard, getting wealthy is hard. Choose your hard. I'd rather be hard getting rich. So pay the price. What's another thing? If you were taking notes, what else did he say that winners do?
Leaders lead.
He's talked about leading, absolutely. What else?
He said leaders get around doing nothing. I mean, they stay busy. They find
Right. He said, let me read y'all some things. I got a 4.0 in college. I was a really good note taker. So I want y'all to learn how to be really good note takers. And it don't have to be neat. You just scratch and write real fast. He said, winners make tough commitments. They pay the price. They work hard. They believe. They save money. They make money. They are tough. They're what?
Tough.
Tough.
Tough. Tough.
Some of y'all call me saying, oh, I'm still
Tough.
pitching. I just want you to know I'm still pitching. Like I would never say that because I never think of not pitching, right? I mean, this is just how we do that we work the business. Some people say, I ain't giving up. That means you thought about giving up. Like, no, y'all, you are tough. I want y'all to understand in business, you gotta be tough. You gotta have mental toughness. When you start, I was talking to Danielle about this today. When you start, it's seed planting time. People think it's harvest time at the beginning. That's not the law. The law is seed time, then harvest. But you got to be tough. Some people want to quit because their first 25 people said no. Some people want to give up because they pitched to 100 and didn't get anybody to say anything back yet. Oh, so you going to judge your success by your first 30, 60 days in business? You don't have an entrepreneur mindset then. You got to cultivate that. You got to be tough. He said, don't what? Say quit.
Don't quit.
What?
Don't quit. Don't quit.
Don't quit. What do leaders do? They don't quit. They just keep going until the job gets done. He said, if you want to win, he said, you got to be a leader. You got to be a what?
A leader. A leader.
You got to be a leader.
Leader.
Now, let me tell you, most leaders were once really good followers. I'm teaching you all to be a leader because I'm not just teaching you all how to make a little money in the business. I often position what I tell you to do is tell your people this. Make sure you do that with your people. So it's not just about you. I want to teach people to teach people. The way that we'll have an organization of 10,000 people, you have an organization of hundreds or thousands of people. If you want it, you have got to become a leader, and then you got to be a leader of leaders. You're going to work on attracting leaders, but the way you attract leaders is by being one. Write down this affirmation. I'm a leader of leaders. I want you all to start speaking that every day. I'm a leader of leaders. I'm a leader of leaders. I am so happy and grateful now that I am a leader of leaders. Doesn't that make sense? Don't you want to have people on your team who are leaders?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Because
Yes.
that's how you get ahead.
Absolutely, y'all. It's not just about in the beginning, like you just
Mm-hmm.
signing up whomever,
Mm-hmm.
but in time,
Mm-hmm.
you're growing
Mm-hmm.
yourself. You are growing your
Mm-hmm.
leadership skills because you want to attract leaders. You want to attract people with their own teams. You want to sign up the the people who would become Cynthia's and Tia's and Boomies and Anthony's and Mo's and all the others of you out there who are leaders and wills. You want to attract leaders and build leaders. What else did he say? Being a leader is everything. He said, do you have to be smart to be a leader?
No.
Do you have to be smart to win in this business?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No.
No. He said
No.
you don't have to
Have to
be
do the
smart.
work.
Right. He said stop trying to figure it out and just
Yeah.
do it.
Do it.
Like the
Do it.
Do
system
it.
is
Yeah.
laid
Just
out.
do it.
Just do it. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of you all are doing the right things. A lot of people do the right things, but they don't do it over a long enough period of time. He said you just do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. That's
Mm-hmm.
how you win. Anybody out there want to be somebody?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Most
All right, I'm
definitely.
glad
Yes.
5 people want to be somebody.
Yes.
Anybody
Absolutely.
out there
Yes.
want to
Absolutely.
be
Yes.
financially
Yes.
independent?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Of
Absolutely.
course.
Yes.
Yes.
Want
Yes.
to
Yes.
be.
Most
Yes,
definitely.
I do.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, guys, before we can do anything great, we got to have the mindset for greatness. This was what this is about. So I want you to really listen to this Just Do It speech when you can. Again, I'll put the link in there. You can just go to YouTube and put in Art Williams Just Do It speech, and
Mm-hmm.
and it will come up. So with that, in network marketing, guys, you will have events that you attend from the corporate level, like the leadership conference that's coming up. What I want to talk to you all about tonight is this. When there is a big event coming up, you don't just sign up for the event. You know you need to do that. You don't just attend the event, but there's a mindset going into the event that you want to have and that you want to teach your people to have. If for some reason you're not going into the event, you still want to have the same mindset because it's going to help you to move forward. And it is this: when an event is coming, your focus, your drive, your determination, your ambition needs to be to walk across the stage and get recognized. You don't want to just attend the event. You want to go into the event with a determination to get recognized at the event. In network marketing, that typically means ranking up before the event in order to get that recognition. Now, why do you want to do that? One of the things that I told you last month with the June promo, I said, hey, don't think, oh, it's just a bracelet, oh, it's just a pendant. You want to condition your mind to win. You just want to be a winner. If there's something to win, what do you all want to do?
Win.
Win.
Win
Win
it.
Win it.
Win
Okay? You
it.
got to
Win.
understand.
Want
You
to
got
win
to
it.
affirm, I am a winner.
In it to
I
win
am
it.
a winner. All
Yes.
I do is
I am a
win, win,
winner.
win, no
Winner.
matter
I am a
what. You
winner.
need to profess, I am a winner. If there's something to win, learn how to win it. Make a decision that, oh, I'm going to win it. Now, great thing in this company, we don't got to win trips because the trips are our business here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But in network marketing, I just knew if there was a trip, oh, I'm going to win
Mm-hmm.
this trip. I said first, I would speak it. Then I would see it every single night. I would focus. I would think about it. I go to work to make it happen. So you want to make sure that you have that winning mindset. So you go into the convention, and what we've done here is I really should have done this like a month ago, been talking about this. We have, I don't know how many days we have left. Let's say we got almost 2 weeks or something left, right? But whatever it is, I've seen teams that had 2 weeks to make something massive get done, to have some incredible ranks, incredible volume to get done. But because of the power of decision and a made up mind, they attracted more to them when they got into action got that focus, and did more in 2 weeks than they did in the previous 2 months. So, with this convention, I'll call it convention, it's really leadership conference coming up, what we want to do, what we always want to do, is we want to move with a sense of urgency. We want to move with like everybody who's going, your mindset should be, I'm going at a higher rank. I'm going as a platinum director if you don't have your 3 yet. I'm going as a 1 star if you are a platinum director. Also, the other thing, guys, you want to do. Zig Ziglar said this: if you want to get, excuse me, in order to get what you want, what do you have to do?
Help somebody get what they want.
You got to
Help
help
others.
other people get what they want. This is a business about helping others. How do you get to 3 star? You want to help as many people get to platinum and 1 star and 2 star. This is about the business of helping other people, because when you help others to win, you win. Now we got two weeks left. So I want you all to be thinking about whether you're going to the convention or not, about you getting to that next rank before the convention ends. Because sometimes what you do, if you haven't hit it by that first day, like I've seen people be in the halls, get inspired by what's going on, and they're calling people back home and they're calling people, man, I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. There's nothing out here like this. You need to take a look at this. You need to get positioned. You need to lock in your spot because when I'm coming back, I'm killing this thing. I'm going to crush it. And then people join from the energy of you being inspired. So you want to hit the goal before the event. But even if you don't at the event, you want to be working. You want to be posting, taking pictures and videos and posting that out. You never know who you will attract from what you post while they're at the event. But my point tonight, I want you all to understand, you don't just buy your ticket and get there. That's one thing. Because understand that not everybody who attends an event is a leader, but all leaders attend the events. So I want you all to be the ones going forward to understand, you know what? If there's an event, my goal is to attend. Now it's not just to attend. Man, I want to walk across that stage. I'm a 1 star. Next event, oh, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there as a 2 star. Or I'm going to be there as a 3 star, or whatever it may be. So then what you have to do, guys, and this is what I want us all to do. We've got 2 weeks left, okay? When was it? A couple weeks ago when we had the big online Super Saturday for with Cynthia. Then the next day we had, or the same day, we had Bernadette's event. Then we had the Harrisburg event. Man, everybody was feeding into those events. Pop, pop, pop. Just a lot of energy was going on. So we want to like always have that energy, but understand when you got that big event too, you want to pull out all the stops. So I want you to think about where you are in the business right now, okay? And I want you to set an intention of where you want to be by the conference time. Now, everything starts in the mind and everything starts with a decision. You got to make a decision and decide to be a platinum director. You need to decide to have 3 people on your team to be platinums. And I'm just putting things out here of what your decision can be. You need to decide to be a 1 star. Well, how do you get the 1 star? Is not by recruiting all the people yourself. You got to help some of the people that you brought in to start taking massive action, pitching the ball, taking people around the bases, doing the work, just doing it. And at the same time, you need to be doing it as well. So we don't get into management mode just helping others. We're still doing our personal business, but then we're helping the people on our team. I want you all to learn to look at what you have, left leg and right leg, right? And see how much you need. Now, I'm gonna use, I don't know if Anthony's on here. I'm gonna share my screen. And I want to use, no, let me see. I'm not gonna use Anthony first. I'm gonna use myself. And I'm gonna get into the back office. I'm gonna make sure you all know where to go to look at your left leg and your right leg. Can you all see me logging into the Trevorium site?
We can.
Yes. Yes.
All right, look at this.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Y'all see this 188? That's total
Mm-hmm.
downline 188. Why do you think I'm excited about this 188?
Because
Good
you're
for
headed
you.
towards you're
Good
headed
for
towards
you.
four
Because you're
star.
halfway
You're
there.
halfway there.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you,
Yeah.
halfway
Will,
there
and
to four
somebody
star.
else.
Is it
That our
halfway to the
team is
ambassador?
halfway there. What do you need for
Yeah.
ambassador?
188 on the right
Hello?
and 188 on the left.
Thank you,
Hello?
Tina. That's what you need. Will we hear you? I know, Will. Alice, we
Yeah.
hear you saying hello. So 188 on the left and 188 on the right. We are halfway there now. Because we have more team members, it's not going to take us long to get the next 88 as it did to get the first 88. But let me show you all how my mindset works because I want you to take on some of this thinking. Okay, so I'm halfway there. So this shows 95 in one leg. Oh, it switched. It was always the left leg was lagging behind a little bit of the right leg. Now I got two more in the left leg. So under you, when you go to view the downline, or if you click on my team and then daily pay genealogy, you're gonna see yourself. If you look in leg one, which is your left leg, you'll see how many platinum memberships or how many memberships you have in the left. You'll see how many you have on the right. So in my mind, you want to make whatever you have to do seem small. Like, oh, I can get this done, right? It's no big deal. So to me, 95, 93, that's almost like 100, right? So I'm like, hey, just about at 100. And all I got to do to get the 4-star, all we got to do is get 25 more in each leg. That's it. So what is that? If just a third of the people just got one person, that would be enough for 4-star. So you see how I'm making it look so small and simple and easy to do? You can look and you can be like, oh my God, I gotta get another 35 some people. No, all I gotta do is almost at 100 right now. I just gotta add 25 more people. So I got ChatGPT, in my plan and strategy. But again, I'm looking at this and you want to see this. Oh man, this ain't nothing but something to do. But get a strategy out there. So I'm gonna pull up I'm gonna show Anthony, right? So Anthony is a 1-star. And some of you all have people underneath of you and you like don't even know it yet because you don't go in the back office to take a look. But remember, don't be always looking for spill. You need to learn how to create it for others. But let me just show you. Okay, look at this. Anthony's 2-star leg is done. Okay, so Anthony's a 1-star. He has 25 in his left leg. Now, how many people does he have in his right leg?
9.
He has 9. So how many more does he need in order to get to 25?
16.
16.
Right, 16. So, as a business person, you're an entrepreneur, you've got to put like my mental energy to your business and like, okay, I got 9 people. What are some of the scenarios in order to get another 16? What could happen?
He
Oh,
can sign one person up and put him on that right leg, and then help each person get one more person in that right leg, and he will get to his 25.
So, if 9 got 1, that's another 18, right? Oh, no. If 9 got 1, that's 9. So that's 18 total. If he got 1, now he's at 19. So you still need a few more, but you see, you break it down. So let's say if of those 9 people, not everybody's always engaged. Let's say if just 4 people were engaged in working, right? So if those 4 got 4, that would be 16, right?
There you go.
All right. So 4 getting 4 is a way to do it. If you got 3 people, let's say if he said, well, shoot, I know I got people in my pipeline, I can sign up 3. But if I just help 3, if I help 3 people to get 3, right? Now that's 9. Now I just need 7 more. I can do 2. That's 10, 11. Then I just need 5 more. Then I can maybe have 2 people each to do 2. And then that's another 4. So, like, you just have to learn to break it down, y'all. This is business. Business is about the numbers. You're just looking to see what are the scenarios to get to 16. So then he can call the people on that right leg. All right, Tina. All right, Rob. Look, y'all in it to win it with me. We got 2 weeks to make something happen. I want y'all to get to the next level. We're going to go into convention, whether we're there or not, with us putting points on the board. Tina, how much are you going to commit to? Rob, how many are you going to commit to? So and so, how many are you going to commit to? This is leadership, guys. This is you being a motivator. This is you teaching other people, because if you don't learn to lead, like, people by themselves need to be driven. There's a reason a football team has a coach. Come on, guys, let's get in the huddle. Let's study the plays. Y'all can do it. Y'all can beat this team. We can go. We can win. I know we haven't won any games this year, but this is going to be the one. We're going to go out strong. Or we've been winning. A winning team tends to keep on winning. We're going to end this season undefeated. Can we do it? Yes, we can. What is that? It's leadership, okay? Leadership. Now, for those of you who don't want to be leaders, don't let me scare you. It ain't nothing that you have to do. This is a volunteer army. I'm talking to the people who say, I want that life changing income. I want that money while I'm sleeping that comes in every single month. Art Williams told you, I didn't say it. He said, you've got to be a leader. You read Think and Grow Rich. Guess what Napoleon Hill is going to tell you? What were the characteristics of the 500 of the richest men that he studied and then wrote about in Think and Grow Rich? Leadership was one of those attributes. He talks about the difference between followers and leaders. He says there's no disgrace to being a follower at all. Now, if you're going to be a follower, you want to be a good one, but there's so much benefit to becoming a leader. And he said the difference in income between leaders and followers, he said it is vast. VAT, the difference in income between leaders and followers is what?
Fast.
What does that mean?
Speedy.
It means it's huge. There's a big
It's great.
difference, right? It's great. It's a great big difference
Phenomenal.
in the income between leaders and followers. So if you want the big money, you got to develop yourself into a what?
Leader.
Into a leader. Again, it's optional. It's up to you. This is a volunteer army. I am not your boss. You can do what you want. I'm just speaking to those who have told me, I want to be ambassador. I want to be somebody. I wasn't built for average and ordinary. I want to grow. I want to win. I want to achieve, right? So I'm talking to them, and those of you all who don't want it, you're going to benefit just by being in this energy anyway. So I'm showing you here what it's going to take to get to the next level. Now, let me tell you, and I told you all this maybe a couple months ago, when you are pushing for an achievement or a rank, if you don't hit it, should you get down on yourself?
No.
Should you get
No.
No.
depressed?
No.
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 Should you
new
stay in
day.
bed? Should you stay in bed one day with the covers over your
No.
head?
No.
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 Keep
Jump
Should you
out of
going.
stop
bed.
working?
Just keep doing it.
What do
Just
you do?
do it.
Just do it.
Just do it. You keep going until
Just
what?
do it.
Till the
You can
job gets
Until
do
done.
the
it
job gets
until the
done.
job gets
Done.
done. I did a
Done.
talk. Will and I were in a business over 10 years ago called Financial Destination. I was going for a national training director, right? Didn't hit it. And I did this talk about failing your way forward. I said, y'all, to be honest, I can't think of a time where I ever hit a goal, set a goal, and hit it the first time. I just did it, but guess what? I got closer and then I just redid my target date and I still hit it. So I still stayed excited. So one of the keys of success is being able to go from goal to goal, from activity to activity without losing excitement. So
Yes.
you set the goal and you work towards it. If you fall a little short, what do? Say, stay excited.
Stay excited.
You
Stay
stay
excited.
Stay
excited,
excited.
guys. You don't
Stay
get down on
excited.
yourself. You don't get down on your team. You're just that much more closer because you were working, because you were pushing. If you just said, oh, what, like some people in business, they say, oh, I'm going to try and see what happens, right? That's no power in that. We're out here to make something happen. We're doing the activity. It's not just, oh, whatever seems to happen. Who was it? Thoreau said, move confidently in the direction of your dreams and endeavor to live the life that you have only imagined. So that's what you should be doing every day, confidently putting one step in front of the other, pitching the ball, doing the three ways, inviting people to take a look, having them to look at the promo video, having them to look at the bigger picture, having them to talk to somebody other than you, taking them around the bases. This is just what you do. You don't even have to say, oh, I'm pitching. I mean, sometimes we send out, we say, hey, who's pitching today? Yeah, I'm pitching, just because, we like that energy. But I mean, if you're in this business, I'm expecting that you're pitching because this is just what we do in the business. Pitching means that you are putting it out there to see if somebody's open to taking a look. We also say we're sorting and sifting to find people for whom this is the right thing for them to be doing. You don't know until you get your social media game on where you're just attracting people to you. Right now, when you're going to people, you're sorting and sifting. Daytria, are you out there? Daytria, if you're out there, unmute. I don't know if Daytria is on or not.
Yeah, she's there. I saw her.
Yes, I'm here. Got my mouth
Daytria,
full with food,
so
but
you
I'm
were
here.
you were in Myrtle Beach. And tell us the story because you just signed up somebody who you didn't know. You were sorting and sifting. Tell us the short version of how you met Michelle.
hmm
What happened?
Let me finish chewing what I have in my mouth. I'm sorry.
Okay. Not a problem. That's right. That's what I tell people. Don't stop what you're doing while we're doing these calls. Listen and do what you do. Multitasking is fine.
Yes, so I met Michelle last month when I was on vacation with my daughter and two granddaughters, and I went out on the balcony to look at the beach. And her and one of her friends was sitting out there, and I spoke. I'm just well, naturally, I don't meet strangers, so I normally just speak to people anyway. That's just the way I was brought up, my Southern hospitality. And so we spoke, and she was excited, and she shared with me that she was celebrating her birthday and that she comes to Myrtle Beach every year to celebrate. And she usually goes on a solo trip. When her friends came and met her there. And so I said, well, I have a way, I can help you save on your next vacation. And she said, oh, I would love to hear more. And we exchanged numbers.
Oh, Daytria, you
You
went out.
muted out.
You
Yeah.
muted yourself, Daytria.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. And we took pictures together. My granddaughter was there. And so I told her I was going to send her some information. And she said, well, I won't take a look at it until July because I'm going to be celebrating my birthday all month. And I said, okay. That's fine. So I said I'll follow up with you. I'll reach out to you. I didn't say follow up. I said I'll reach out to you in after July. So I put it on my calendar as a reminder to follow up with her, because there's key and follow up. And I reached out to her and messaged her, and then she was still doing something with the family reunion, and I said that's okay. And then I said, well, I would love for you to be on our Zoom next Wednesday night to hear more about it. And she told me she was still very interested, and she apologized for not being available. And I said, that's okay. And then I invited her to Wednesday night. And then when Cynthia shared about coming on tomorrow night to hear more about the membership and diving deeper into the portal, she came on herself. So she messaged me Wednesday night and said, I'll tune in. She said, I'm going to bed tonight, but I'm going to tune in tomorrow night. And I was like, great. So I sent her a reminder to be on. And then she messaged me after Thursday night and said, I will give you a call this weekend with my decision. But and then she said, I'll give you an answer on Monday. But I felt like we needed to at least talk and get her on a three-way call with Bunmi before then. And I messaged her and said, I would love for us to get on a quick call first before Monday. And she said, well, call me anytime on Saturday. So I called her on Saturday, and she said, I'm so glad you called me. She said, I'm ready to sign up. And I was like, great. But I still wanted to get her on a three-way call with Bunmi to seal the deal. And I got her on the three-way, and she just loved Bunmi's energy. And I sent her the link and stayed on the call and walked her through it. And she signed up. And she said, well, I'm just more interested in the travel, not wanting to do the business right now. But she said maybe later on, because I know that when people see that I'm taking more trips, they're going to be wanting to know how I'm doing this. And I'm sure other people is going to be reaching out to me. So, but she told me that if I had not called her, she wouldn't have signed up. So that's just key in actually picking up the phone and calling, because I didn't want to be too pushy, but I said, well, let me go ahead and call her. So, but just to let you know that if you don't actually follow up with someone and make that call, they won't do it, because people just need that extra little, push, not a push, but they just need that extra. So I'm glad I
I'm glad
did
you
call her.
helped me with that. I'm glad you helped me with that, Tria. Thank you so much. This is Anna. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you for sharing, Daytria. So there are quite a few lessons in that. One, understand, write this down, y'all. Sponsoring is a process. Some people expect that they show people a video and expect them to be like, okay, oh, I'm ready to join. No, sponsoring is a process. I keep teaching you the average person needs 7 exposures. I mean, it's just what the numbers are. Some people need 14, literally. Some people only need 2. The average is 7. And so the repetition of the information is what wells up the desire in people. And Daytria, another lesson, the fortune is in the follow up. And she didn't just text, she heard her voice. It's something about that energy resonation, voice to voice, that connection. And so Michelle got started. So now that's another person towards Daytria, helping her with ranking up. Again, and what else did she do? She met people while she was out. She posts on the internet a lot, but she didn't leave it to that. She's learning about marketing, but right now she's also doing both things. She's connecting with people. ABC, always be connecting. Meet a friend, network, because your network is connected to your net worth. And we all want to be building that net worth as well. So I want y'all to go in and see what you need. Now we got 47 people on this Zoom. If each person just did one, and it's because the team is kind of split in half as far as almost equal. If each person just did one, that's just about 50 people being brought in. 25 on the left, 25 on the right. Bam, we're just there, just about at a 4-star team, right? If each person just did one. So who on here, you don't have to answer now, can commit to putting one person in, excuse me, within the next 2 weeks. I'm telling you, everybody here can do it. Everybody can get one. Everybody. If you follow the system, if you follow what Jim Rohn said, I told you to watch that video. You use the law of large numbers and the law of averages, getting your ratio. Guys, everybody can bring one to the table. But those of you, a lot of you say, I don't just want one. I want to get to the next level. Well, let's work to get you three. There's some people that get their first three in their first 7 days because they immediately go into action. They immediately go into the with the law of large numbers. Maybe they have some influence over those people or whatever. Maybe they have some people they ask to do them a favor. Maybe sometimes people can, like in this business, because spill is real and people can benefit from money and from ranking up from as you sponsor and your people spilling under them. If you let people know about that and you really vision cast, and it's a especially networkers understand this, but even if they don't, you can let them know. Listen, there's something called first movers advantage. I want to let you know I am serious about building this. I am focused. I'm working this thing maybe by part-time, but it's like part-time me working on my fortune. I'm dedicated to building this for my family. And I want you to know the people who get started with me, you're going to see the people that I bring in spilling under you. So I promise you, you won't be alone. You won't be doing this by yourself. You will be benefiting from what I do. People who know how to have that type of conversation that plants something in people's heads. So, oh, it's not just me by myself. Oh, I'm going to be getting help. So use that, okay? Definitely use that. So, but everybody here, at least if you don't have your three, I want you to think about by convention in the next 2 weeks, what is it that you are going to personally commit to? Think about where you want to be. For some of you, it could be far to your next rank. So maybe you just want to move the needle a certain amount to get halfway there or to get, a certain amount of the way there. Some of you, absolutely, you could get your three. Some of you have enough people on your team where you could get to your platinum, where you could be 1 star. And it's not just going to happen. So somebody tell me, what are some of the things if you're platinum getting to 1 star, if you're 1 star getting to 2 star, what are some of those things that you have to do with the people on your team to get the numbers going?
You have to help them.
Right, you have to help them. And what does that mean? Like, are people going to always just come to you for help?
No.
No.
Help them create a plan to meet their
Yes.
goals.
So you got to reach out to them, right? Sometimes, and as a leader, you got to fuse your belief into other people. You got to let them know how excited you are and say, look, come on, girl. Let's win at this together. I'm going to help you. Let's do this together. You are not alone. You got me. We got this awesome team. Let's do it. Sometimes you need to remind them why they signed up. Maybe they said that they're about to retire. Remember, you told me you wanted to retire and you wanted to make sure that you didn't have the money problems that you had while you were working. Well, it starts now. Come on, let's just make this decision together that we're going to do this, that we're going to get this daily pay. So this is you looking at the people that you personally sponsored. You're not calling the spill people underneath of you, but you're calling the people that maybe you sponsored or the people that they sponsored, and you are getting engaged in their promotion. Does that make sense? You guys understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay, because people aren't always going to just come to you. Sometimes you call them, check on them, how you doing? I haven't seen you on the call. Look, I'm gonna let you know that I have committed to win with this business. I've been around this industry for a while, but I've never won, and this is going to be the one. So, as your team leader, I just want to let you know that and let you know that if you want to win with me, I'm here. I'm calling to find out, do you want to do this together? Because, hey, it's time to take action and see what they say. Okay? Now, once you do that, then what do? We're just doing the baseball system. That's what we do. You're making sure that they've got a pitch. Like you need to make sure that all your people know how to pitch the ball. We've got that framework that you build around. I discovered a way to make daily pay on this $10 trillion travel, entertainment, and lifestyle industry, right? Y'all know that pitch?
Yep. Yep.
And you know that you can make it, different depending on who you're pitching out to, but
Yes.
that's the framework that a lot of people use. Okay. So, um, so make sure that your people know the basics of the system. So, guys, do me a favor. Just give me a little bit of feedback. Some of you leaders, just anybody looking at what's going on over the next 2 weeks leading up to convention. Some of you are going to be there, have a chance to walk across the stage and get recognized. Some of you have already hit a rank and you will get recognized if you're there. But just give me a little feedback because I want to make sure this information is landing. What are you getting from it? Are you understanding kind of how to show up as a leader, help to move your team? You make a decision of what you want to do and then how to help others to do what it is that they need to do to get to the next level.
You got to do what it takes to get where you need to be.
Yeah.
And get out there and just do it. Do it, do it, do it.
Absolutely. It's commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Boomy,
Yes.
as you're teaching us, what you teach us and what we learn, we teach others.
Awesome. Teach me.
Reach one, teach one.
That's right. Hey Mo, are you
Mm-hmm.
out there?
Yeah, I'm here, Boomy.
Hey Mo, I want to hear from you because I know you've been in the industry and you're definitely a leader and a worker. Just give me a little bit of feedback on what we're talking about tonight.
Yeah, so I listening to everybody on the call and listening what you're teaching us, Boomy. I think we just really need to focus on the people that we're working with and who we're bringing in. Um, I know I have Danielle on the call, and she is one of the people that's really, I mean, she's really focused. Even though she's really really busy, she's really really focused. But I think as long as we have it in our mind that we want to help people get to what they want, for us to get to where we want to be, I think that's really important. Um, I did sit down and do a goal for myself, for me to reach 2 star. I do have a plan, and the way he broke it down, for me to get to that 2 star, I'm really going to have to help the people that's under me, help them get their 3, so I can get to where I want to be. So I'll leave it there, Boomy.
Thank you, Mo. And and guys, also when you are working with your people, remember now, do you stop personally sponsoring?
No.
No.
Why
Nope.
not?
Yeah,
No.
I was going to say that too, Pumbi, that the thing about us being leaders is that whatever we're teaching, we're doing it ourselves. And so we do it hard enough so that we can show the proof that
Mm-hmm.
what we're teaching them is working. We're growing as well too. Even though we have that group presently, we want to continue to add to that group. We want to add those to numbers, get new blood in there as well, and then continue to teach duplication, continue to teach everyone to get their 3 and do whatever it takes to get them to get that 3. But we got to continue to uh, get other people, that other new partners as well too, add in that new blood
Mm-hmm.
and to keep it moving and then get the forces continue to go because we want everyone to grow. We want everyone to be successful.
Right.
Yes, and remember that
Keep
the
adding to the
speed
pipeline.
of the leader is the speed of the pack. Write that down.
Mm-hmm.
The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. There are people who they ain't doing nothing. They just looking at the people on their team, expect them to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No, You got to show up as a leader. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. What kind of leader would I be if I'm just telling y'all go, 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 and I'm not leading by example? I've never had a month where I haven't signed up somebody. I'm always, so I'm coaching, teaching y'all what to do, but I'm always working the business. I'm always putting people into my pipeline. I keep at least 12 people in my pipeline. These are people who are at some point of going around the bases. That's how somebody's always coming out. Because I'm always putting people in.
You
So
got to
that's what
be
you have to do.
example.
Yes, you got to always be putting people in your pipeline. And so you're personally sponsoring, you're putting your own personal numbers up on the board while you're helping your team. Do not think you got to be full time to do this, y'all. That's not what network marketing is about. I don't want anybody's excuse. Oh yeah, but I got a job. Network marketing was
It's
put in place for the part timer. 9 to 5, you make a living. After 5, you get rich. That's the mantra. You're working full time on your livelihood and part time on your fortune. Okay. So this can be built in the nooks and crannies. It can be built with just a couple hours a day, a couple hours a week, but the consistency is what's key. Okay. Now, as let me get ready to end it because we've gone over an hour. This is what I need you to do. Again, it's commitment time. Okay. Not here now, but I want you all to text to your who's ever like your 1 star or 2 star leader. I want you to text them your commitment number. So today is the 13th and the convention starts on the 25th. So basically that's 12 days away, almost 2 weeks. What are you going to bring to the table towards your next rank and towards the team? What's that commitment number in the next 12 days by convention time? All right. I want y'all to think about that. Think about that. Some of you have never really worked towards a goal, but I really want you to set a goal and then move towards it and understand the July promotion. Some of you all would, man, were really doing those 3 ways to get it in and win the bracelet, and then that it kind of stopped. No, keep it up whether there's a promotion or not. And there is one for July, but keep that momentum up. Just challenge yourself to get more 3 ways done. Okay, don't wait till Cynthia has a promotion. Just make that be your way of being, each day. Or I say, look, I'm going to do 5 3 ways a week or whatever it may be for you. Some of you are halfway to the pendant. You've got one. The promotion was extended into this month, so you just get one more. You got the pendant. But maybe you got enough people in your pipeline. If you do like Daytria and really do good follow up while putting more people in, you can sponsor another 3 in the next 2 weeks. Absolutely, you can do it. And if you don't do it now, I promise you one day you'll be doing it. You'll learn how to do it. So I just wanted to bring that to you all because I didn't want us just to go into convention, the leadership conference, just going in. I wanted us to get a focus of something, for you to set your intention of something that you're going to make happen above and beyond before we had this conversation today. I want you to get up here tonight, look in your back office, sit back, maybe meditate. What do I want to achieve? Whatever the mind of a man or woman can believe, he or she can what?
accomplish.
He or she can achieve. Got to rhyme it, John.
Achieve. Achieve.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
the mind of a
Means
man
to
or woman can
achieve.
believe, he or she can achieve.
Achieve.
So I want you to be thinking, think about that, and then get that commitment number. Will should know his team's commitment number. Mo should know his team's commitment number. Tina, I mean, and Anthony, everybody should know their team's commitment number. A lot of you all, and I want everybody to send it to me, okay? Send that number to me. So get that, think about what it is, own it, take mental acceptance of it, and let's go to work for it, okay? Does that make sense? Y'all ready to get on board with that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
All right.
yes.
Any last closing words for anybody? Anything that I missed? Anything that we need to you need to say before we end?
Winners don't quit and quitters don't win.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Winners never ever quit.
Oh,
Our
boy, I
team
know
said tonight.
one
Go ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
If there was anyone to the last Orlando conference, remember your bonus is going to be doubled because of your attendance in the last one. That's right.
If they got the early bird ticket.
If they got the early bird one thing ticket.
If they got the early bird tickets. I don't know if there was anybody on here who did that. Did you do that, Will?
I did.
Will. Oh, okay. Awesome. 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 Fantastic. So he gets some double bonuses, I think, this month.
I did too, the early bird special.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I think Johnny got it too. Yep.
Okay, okay, double money coming for
Mhm.
y'all. So just know something like that may happen again. Let's say if they have another one in February, they'll sell tickets at this one, and there's always an incentive to buy the tickets early. So guys, this week we got our training Tuesday, show me the money Wednesday, lifestyle membership Thursday. These are events. Use these. Put people to the online events. Use me for the 3 ways. Let's take these people around the bases and make those connections. Work with full faith, work with belief, work with intention, and know that it's already done. Like, and what do? You celebrate it. You celebrate it before you see it. You get excited about it because you know the manifestation is already happening. Okay.
Hey,
All
Bunny.
right, guys. Well, thank you so much for let's go 15
Real
minutes
quick,
over today. Oh, go ahead,
real
Anna.
quick before we go, Boomy, I want to just say to you, congratulations on your daughter's wedding. I know it's coming up. I saw it online. Congratulations to her and your family. You guys go and enjoy yourself and enjoy the wedding.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, Anna. With that said, guys, we will not have lunch and learn this week because a lot of things going on for the wedding and all that. So I can't commit to lunch and learns. So we won't have it this week. Stay tuned because I might say, hey, do this or do that, during the time or whatever. But no lunch and learns this week due to being the wedding week. But I will still be absolutely available for 3 ways, and I will be still working hard as always, right? The good thing
And
is I'm
also the
gonna attend,
recordings.
so we have fun with this. Go ahead, Al.
There are the recordings of the ones you made
Yes,
for us to get updates and check back. Because I know I have to do that. A couple
yes,
I want to rewatch.
very good. That's right. So repetition
Hey, Bunny.
is key. Go ahead, Will.
Yeah, I just wanted to say one thing. If we all get really good at 3 things, we can get the numbers up. And that is connecting with people, inviting, and getting people to the 3-way calls. Those are the keys to getting those numbers up.
All right, y'all write that down.
Excellent. Yeah.
These are skills that you want to get good at. Good at connecting,
Invites,
be a good inviter,
and 3-way calls.
and master bringing people to the 3-way. Y'all gonna get good at that. Some of y'all are still asking your people, do they want to talk to somebody? Don't do that. Don't do that. People don't want to talk to nobody. You don't do that.
They don't.
If I say, man, I gotta introduce you to my business partner, Will. He and his wife Samantha are fast on the way to the other side of the money. They are focused with this thing. They're already using the product. Just came back from their first world tour in Punta Cana, saving money on a cell phone bill. They're building their team with a vengeance. I'm telling you, he's somebody that you got to meet. And if you decide that this is for you, he's going to help you like he's helping me. So hold on. Let me see if I can reach him. Bam. Go right into clicking over and calling the person. So that's what you do. Learn to use the word introduce. I got to introduce you to Will. I got to introduce you to my partner, Anthony. I got to introduce you to my partner, Mo. You just got to meet him. Here are the reasons. I got to introduce you to, okay, my business partner, Bunmi. So stop asking people if they want to talk to somebody. No, I don't want to talk to nobody. People don't want to talk to nobody. But let's think about networking and meeting and connecting, having that feel, okay, to go to the 3-way. Once a person says that they like what it is that they've seen. Okay. Thank you, Daytria. She wrote in the chat.
Thank
Connecting
you.
with people, mastering the invitation process, and the 3-way call. Alrighty,
My
guys.
last thing, Boomy, I'm just going to say, as I said to myself, Just do it.
All right, now just do it. I'm gonna go and post that video in the
Awesome.
chat right now. All right, guys, I love you all. Let's have a phenomenal,
Love you too, Bunny.
productive
Yes.
week.
Love you too,
And
Yes,
Boomy.
you too.
what you
Thanks.
said, Will?
Congratulations
Bye-bye.
on the wedding.
Oh,
Thank
thank you,
you,
thank
Boomy.
Blessings
you,
to
thank
everyone.
you.
Night.
Appreciate you. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank
Good
you.
night,
Night,
Boomy.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.